So, first starting off, Sheriff, just give us some insight about how Walker County Sheriff's Office is going to be just enforcing this 287G program. What is it going to look like for the community?
Yeah. Well, the Walker County Sheriff's Office has had the 287G program, the jail model only, in effect now for about a year. We have seen that it's working really well here in Walker County. To explain and give you a little bit of background on how the jail policy works in this 287G program is that we are not out into the community enforcing, looking for illegal immigrants. How we are involved is once an arrest is made by local police department, sheriff's office, state agency, federal agency, and they bring them to the jail facility. At that point, that person is fingerprinted, and when we get the fingerprints back, we will see if they are a U.S. citizen or if they're an illegal person in the country. And then at that point, if they are illegal, we will notify immigration that we have that person in custody, and then immigration will respond back to our jail staff, letting us know if they desire to put a detainer on them and hold them, or if they can be released once bond is made. So let's say they place this detainer on them, and then the next step is the person would need to make a bond on the current charge in the county. And then that 48-hour window would start running once we notify ICE that a bond has been made at the local level. And they would either, come and pick them up, or if the 48 hours it lapses, then the person could be released. But that is how we're doing it here. There's several different models in the 287G program, and we chose to do the model which is called a detention model. And so you're not going to see us out in the community looking for people or making arrests on immigration violations in general.
Thank you for clarifying that. I feel like you hit on everything except for, could you just answer for us, is this grant based at all? And will any taxpayers' dollars be used for this?
This program for Walker County is not grant-based. However, the training was paid for by the federal government. There was no local monies involved in that. All of it was reimbursed or either funded by the federal government, as well as the equipment that we will be using later on that we're going to be acquiring will all be equipment that's paid for by the federal government. So yes, to be accurate, it is federal tax dollar money, but not local taxpayer money.
Got it. Thank you so much for clarifying that as well. I wanted to, okay, so the last question I have for you is, what would you say to people who are just frustrated about this, seeing what's going on in our country, and then this program basically, what some people say is like a doorway to that kind of enforcement happening in you all's community? What is your response to that?
Well, as the sheriff of this county and all the sheriffs in the state of Georgia, we are charged and we swear to uphold the Constitution and enforce the law. So I think it's our duty if someone comes before us or someone that we're aware of that is breaking the law, whether it be a city ordinance or a state law, or in this case a federal law. If they're breaking a law, then I think it's our duty to investigate, and if probable cause exists, then we should make the arrest. Um, of course, with this model here, we are not going out into the communities and searching out for illegal individuals, but we are notifying the immigration once they are brought into our custody. And I think, again, this is a way of local law enforcement, a sheriff's office, working as a partner with the federal government. We work with the state government a lot, and periodically we work with the federal government. So this is just another way of us working with another agency, and in this case, it happens to be a federal agency who is enforcing federal laws.
Okay. Got it. So that would be your message to the community if they have any concerns.
It's just another way of us working with another agency, whether it be a state or a federal agency, something we've done for years, hundreds of years. This is just another tool of us working together with a federal agency. It's not up to me as the sheriff to designate whether it's right or wrong. It's the law, it's the current law, and it's our job to enforce the law.
Copy. Thank you so much, Sheriff.